Well, in this video, I'll take you along with me. We're going to go for a little ride on the Worksman dual trike. Now, we have two bikes like this in our house. We've had these just over 4 years now. Now, my son, who couldn't ride on his own, comes with me. And we have another individual living in our house who also benefits from a ride like this. So once in a while, we get both bikes out. We just have a family time out for a ride. Now, the first couple of years we pedaled these. I talked about that in previous videos. And if you subscribe to this channel because of the bike, here's another update to the bike for this year. I usually try to do a video at least once a year. And this year, I'm talking about our experience more with the electric motor. This was a great addition that we did to the bike last year. And I recommend if you're looking to buy a dual trike like this, you may consider getting the electric motor right away. I didn't do that. I bought the electric motor later, thinking if it got to the point where it was too hard to pedal, I can always add the motor, and that's what we did. We put an electric motor on both bikes, which I did a couple videos on that, and I could share that with you. So I'm going to get my son, we're going to go for a ride, and we'll talk a little bit throughout the ride. Now there's a power switch for the battery right underneath. I'm just going to turn that on, and I'm going to push the button in the front here. We're going to power up the screen, and we are ready to ride. All right, now that we got this powered up, we're ready to go. Here's our throttle for our electric motor. Here's our forward reverse button. You hold that down for a second and then let go, and you're going to go in the opposite direction. Now here's our plus and minus. If I hit that plus, you see that number change right there. Goes up to 5 different speeds. So if we go back down to 1, that's our slowest speed. So when I go full throttle, I'm only going to go so fast. If I put that all the way up to 5 and go full throttle, that's going to give us a much faster speed. Well, let's go for a ride, and we'll talk a little bit as we go. So for our usual route, we normally drive through our neighborhood like this. And this will open up to a bush area. And our bush area will take us to a pass system. Now we're about to go from our neighborhood streets to the bush area here I was talking about. Now this is Oakwood bush. Now I get a lot of questions about the bike and speeds and stability. Now we have the one wheel in the front, the 2 in the back. Apparently the single trike had a tipping issue from some of the comments I've been getting. This, we haven't had any issues like that. But then again, we're not doing any races on this. A nice cruising, comfortable speeds around 5 miles an hour, about 10 kilometers. Of course, it can go much faster than that. Anyway, let's go through the bush, talk a little more. Now here we are entering the bush. Very casually cruising along here. I think we're doing about 5 or 6 kilometers an hour. Maybe slightly faster than walking speed. So if you have an individual in your house who is very sensitive to their environments, something like this could be quite soothing for them. At least it works very well for my son. He has to go on this bike quite a bit. Now I find the sounds through the forest are quite different here. We got a major highway on one side of the forest, and of course a neighborhood and neighborhood signs on the other. But we find going through the forest like this on a bike, it's quite enjoyable. And the sound actually changes throughout the season, whether there's leaves on the tree, no leaves. So when you're quite sensitive to your environment and you experience the sounds and the smells, and of course just getting out in that fresh air in the outdoors, it's quite enjoyable. We enjoy it, don't we? Now our forest trail is starting to break away to the Parkway Trail, which is a paved trail that goes for several kilometers throughout the Highway 341's beginning of the system here. And it's only bike or walking only, which is nice. You don't have to deal with any traffic issues or anything like that. You can see just where we get into it here, just how far you can see. Now we get these bridges that go up and over some of the roads, and that's where the electric motor comes in handy, along with if you don't want to pedal. Makes it much easier for us to just get out, go up that hill if we want to, without even any effort. Of course, this is a hub motor in the front, not unlike a hub motor that you would find on a regular bike. So having two people on the same bike with one electric motor, actually the motor has to work that much harder than just pushing one individual. So going uphill like this, having the extra help sure makes a more enjoyable ride. Especially if your son wants to go for a ride, 3-4 times a day. Very effortless, and we have a lot of fun doing it. And here we are over the road. We'll just stop here for a minute. Okay, and going downhill, I mean, when we used to pedal this, I'd really like to conserve our energy. And I didn't like to hit the brake too much, but now, not a big deal. You could ride the brake down. So you keep that comfortable cruising speed. Because again, we want to get out and enjoy the weather, enjoy our time. And of course, my son likes to pedal the whole time. I take a break now and then, but sometimes I do assist on the inclines to climb those hills. You can see that path comes up on this side of the highway, and then over there on that side of the highway, and you can see that path that goes over that bridge when it goes over the road. Well, you can see in front of us, the path system goes down and under this road. And far in the distance there's a hill that goes up over the road. So you can see just how far the system goes. But for our usual ride, we like to turn here and drive through the college area. I usually ask my son which way we're going to go. Can you point? Which way are we going to go? This way? Okay. So we're going to head this way. This is our usual route that we do. Normally takes us about 45 minutes or so. Just enough to get out there, enjoy the fresh air, some of the environment. Here's St. Clair College here on our right. It's quite a big campus that we're driving through. Once in a while we drive by the motorcycle training facility here. We like to show them how it's done, you know, how to properly ride. It's intersections like this that we come to where I find the electric motor is quite helpful. I mean, the light turns green, you just throttle that up and help pedal it. You get through the intersection, no problem. Look at that. And we just go back through the neighborhood till we get back home. Yeah, we're not too far from home now. We've been out probably 45 minutes or so. A nice little ride. You can see we got some weather starting to happen here, maybe a storm rolling in. But what's nice is the air is nice and cool right now. You saw at the beginning of the ride just how sunny it was outside. But again, this is all a part of just getting outside and feeling the environment and just enjoying your time. Well, thanks for watching the video here, and I hope this video maybe helped you if you had any questions or you're considering buying a bike like this, if it's not this one. Hopefully I covered enough to answer some of those questions. If I come up with any updates down the road, I'll certainly get back and share them with you. I'll see you on the next one.